And however, the burial ceremony for the slain businessman Jacob Juma is currently underway at his home in Bungoma, and the opposition leadership is already there. Court principals have threatened to name and shame those they claim are responsible for the murder of Jacob Juma, who was killed Thursday night near his current home in Nairobi. Let's now touch base with our reporter Robert Wanyonyi, who is in Bungoma right now. Robert, what can you tell us? What's going on in Bungoma right now?
Thank you very much, Michelle. We are at Ngore village where the burial ceremony for the slain businessman Jacob Juma is now ongoing. It started around 10 a.m. and when it reached 1 hour later, the arrival of guests was being witnessed with the court leader Raila Odinga being the first one to arrive here, accompanied by former Vice President Kalonzo Musyoka, as well as Bungoma Senator, who is their host, Moses Wetangula. Shortly, we have witnessed the arrival of Bungoma Governor Kenneth Lusaka leading a team from Jubilee Coalition. And right now, the speeches are ongoing, though they are the MCS who are still speaking. But quoting from those few who have already spoken, they are urging the police to speed up investigations into the death of the businessman, expressing their fears and worry that the investigations are taking very slowly. They are going very slowly. And they want now, after the burial, to ensure the police speed up this process to ensure that the killers of Jacob Juma are known and maybe brought to book. Michelle?
Right, Robert, and even as residents ask for speedy investigations, the court leadership is there, and they say they will be naming and shaming the people responsible for the murder of Jacob Juma. What is the feeling among the residents there?
Michelle, among the residents that we have spoken to, they feel that this is the politicians can say whatever they say, but they are expecting very little. Maybe they might name these the people as they claimed, or they might not. But they feel that the whole issue rests within the precincts of the police force, and they feel that if the police are going slow, maybe the best thing for the leaders, for political leaders to do is to push the police to move a bit faster, to ensure that according to what the widow said yesterday, they interviewed the widow as well, and also comb the scene of crime and get more witnesses to the murder scene, and maybe get information that will lead them to the killers. But a few residents are still hoping that when the opposition leaders speak, rise up to speak, maybe they might mention or name those people they feel are behind the killing of Jacob Juma. Michelle.
Right, and Robert, yesterday during the viewing of the body, there was a bit of commotion from the crowd who were struggling to view the body. How is the security situation today? Is it a bit more coordinated?
Yes, Michelle, we have had a very peaceful atmosphere. Since morning, we arrived here at around 7. Just look at the situation. It's calm with plain clothes as well as uniform. The police officers being seen here in numbers. There are many of them, and we have also talked to the County Commissioner of Bungoma, Maalim Mohammed, who has ensured that there is no cause for alarm, as more officers are also stationed in the vicinity of the burial at the Ngore village. In case anything happens, maybe they might move in their colleagues. But up to now, we have not seen any situation that warrants a breach of peace, Michelle.
All right, Robert, and let's touch base with the fate of Bungoma's James Bond. This is a young man, Saleh Wanjala, I believe was his name, fell from the chopper carrying the body of the slain businessman yesterday. You've been following up on that. What's his situation now?
Thank you, Michelle. We have been at the Bungoma County Referral Hospital, whereby after several tries, we have managed to reach James Bond Wanjala, he's being referred to now. And he has given us an interview saying, according to him, it was an accident. And he says up to now he doesn't know what actually happened because he was high, he was intoxicated during the incident. And he only remembers his leg having stuck in the rails of the helicopter. And when he tried to disengage is when he found himself high in the air. And Kenya should expect a story because he has told us his experience while in the air and after he fell down, how he felt and up to now. So that James Bond Wanjala is now recuperating at the Bungoma County Referral Hospital, and the doctors there say he's out of danger, though the police are now guarding him, waiting to charge him in court.
Right, so Robert, you are refuting speculation that Saleh Wanjala was in a coma after that fall.
Yeah, according to the nurses, they say that when he arrived at the hospital, he was in a very bad state, whereby he could not even speak. But overnight, he has been attended to by specialists, and now he's out of danger and he can talk, and he's only feeling some, he says he feels some pain on the left side of his head and the leg where he fell from the chopper. But generally, the situation has now stabilized, and now he's out of danger, Michelle.
All right, thank you very much, Robert Wanyonyi. They're reporting from Bungoma, where slain businessman Jacob Juma is being buried today. We'll be bringing you more updates as and when it develops.